You are listening to a live broadcast.
What's the greatest man that ever lived? Yeah,
Assalamu alaikum and a very warm welcome to Lakewood. Yes, the Al Ansar Lakewood Festival, the fair. Well, it's the final day. Can you believe it? The final day has arrived. And the atmosphere is absolutely electrifying. You know, it's quite early. When I mean early, I mean in a holiday, normally this time people are having brunch, but it's absolutely busy. And for many, it's a working day, but the fair is absolutely busy. It's the final day, and everyone is so excited and also sad at the very same time. You know, so join us for a day packed with games, fun, entertainment, live shows, and food galore. Come and meet your favorite radio presenters and also your favorite eateries and pop ups and be part of the excitement and community spirit here at Lakewood. I think we Durbanites were complaining that we are homesick, we are missing Durban, and now the weather is absolutely beautiful. It's sunny with a cool breeze. We don't want to go back to Durban because we're thoroughly enjoying the weather, the ambience, and everything here at the fair. So don't miss out. It's all happening right here, right now at the Lakewood Radio Al Ansar Fair. Well, as we usually do, we love food. As you know, I'm a foodie, and yesterday, whenever we could get a gap, we were just going and trying out every single thing. And wow, it was like amazing. Well, I have next to me here, I'm going to say Farzana is very tasty. She is Chai and Chow. I love that name. Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. So lovely to be here in your wonderful company.
Oh, Jazakallah. For those who are listening to me for the very first time, I'm Sumaya Khan, the producer and presenter of School Matters on 90.4 FM in Durban and 105.6 FM in Pietermaritzburg. Yes, we're in the province of Gauteng, the land of gold. Well, you know, in the night when the fairy lights are on, everything does look golden. Yes. So you've been here. Tell us your experience.
So it's the 5th day being here. And alhamdulillah, you know, we've got a lot of new customers that came to Chai and Chow. So you know them that I'm part of the organizing partners as well. So I haven't had much time to go down to my stall and I haven't prepared anything myself. It's the first time that my staff and my kids actually worked by themselves, and all for empowerment. And, you know, we all for everyone growing and learning. And we sold out every single day at the event. We had so many wonderful customers, wonderful feedback. They've not tasted anything like it. The food is amazing. It's delicious. Obviously, I had to keep a smaller menu because I'm not the chef on board for this week. But, you know, alhamdulillah, everybody managed. People enjoyed themselves. I myself tasted so many of the other vendors' food. And I can say that the quality of everyone's meals was 100% spot on. We didn't have any disasters. You know, everything was safe. We had so much of space to work in. Our marquees are like 4x4 meters.
Wow.
So that's like really much bigger than we normally get. You know, and then we've got like the Mama's Truck here, and there's so many other vendors that came from Durban. And I myself have just been eating Durban food because I'm so sad that you guys are leaving today.
You know, you are quite well known on social media. I know my sister follows you, and sometimes I check out the food. It's like fine dining. You do it in a very different way. You do it very, how do I put it? Posh, classy, but yet where it's just simple and relaxed. And I don't know whether you're creative or what is it, but what's your vision when you are planning a menu or presenting food?
The main thing for me, you know, when you're eating something, as much as it tastes good, it has to look appealing. Because if I put chicken in front of you and I just give you a piece of chicken in a polystyrene box, it's not going to look that attractive, right? And for me, food is an adventure. It's about the visuals, using all of your senses. So you first have to look at it and it must look amazing. So obviously, even though it's a takeaway vibe, we try to use packaging that's not like ugly. I'm going to use the word ugly, right? Also, we try to use colors, and we know the flavor, the smell, the aroma of the food, the colors of the food. We use a lot of vegetables. You'll see that my rice is yellow, not white. We use bright vegetables, fresh vegetables. Everything's prepared, you know, on site while you order. So for me, to give you that experience is more important to me than you just saying, okay, I ate a meal and I'm full. I want you to enjoy that experience. And that obviously inspires me and to put together something simple and easy.
And your presentation is like, Tobeka, if you saw her presentation, like, wow. We've been here for like quite a few days, and some of the staff and presenters have been here for like probably over a week. And, I was just telling my husband, you know what? I don't know when at last I ate vegetables and a fruit. And I know someone told me I think it was you can get a food with the side of vegetables. I'm thinking like, really? At a fair? Because normally it's just grub.
Yes.
And so you go all out. So what was your quite popular item, drink or food?
So obviously, chai and chow. Our chai is our most popular
Yeah.
item. We blend I blend the mix myself with the spices and black tea leaves. On the food side, we introduced a rice bowl for our customers for this event, with chicken or with prawns, and then obviously made with the sauce that's my recipe, is my own. It's a pimenta sauce. It's a Portuguese style, very red, beautiful color, made with fresh tomatoes, onions, and a couple of other things. And then I make a butter chicken sauce, but that I use for prawns as well. And that too, not your average or wherever you go yellow type of butter chicken. It's my own recipe, my own sauce. We started selling that as well. I didn't tell you
Well,
that.
I'm going to cut you. The Tobeka,
Yes.
definitely, don't forget, we're going to pop there later.
You need to, Sumaya. The thing that's been most popular amongst all the Durban people is my pata bruschetta.
Okay.
So it's not puri pata, but it's on a mini naan, flat naan bread with salad and crisps. Guys, I need
Do
you
you
to
know
have
what?
that.
Now that you're talking about it, my brother lives in Houghton, and since we've been so busy here, we haven't gotten to meet. And he popped in, and he's a foodie.
Yeah.
He's also an educator, by the way.
Yes.
And he mentioned you guys. Now that you're saying, and he was mentioning it. I think when we were doing a live performance on the stage, he was talking about what you're just saying. So the Joburg guys know about you, and looking at food, especially with the youth. What would you say? Is it where we're looking for nutrition, or we're looking for presentation, or we're looking for value for your money, like just in general?
I think now where we are economically and also within the environments that we live in, the communities, whether you are medium income earner or higher income earner, people want a combination of all of that. So they don't just want sticky food anymore. People are more health conscious. So you want to eat clean and stuff, but you also want to make sure that the food is not yucky. It must be delicious as well. And if you noticed, a lot of the other vendors as well have really been upgrading themselves, and also, looking at other ways to improve on their quality as well. So for me, that's very important: cleanliness, hygiene, quality of the products, the health benefits. So we cook with olive oil only, right?
Alhamdulillah,
So,
you're on the next level. You're like fine dining right here at the Lakewood.
Alhamdulillah, if you keep visiting us, and if we want to come to Durban. We've been to
Yeah.
Magma, and we got a very good reception at Magma. It was really amazing. People enjoyed our food, but obviously we're not as well known in Durban as we are in Gauteng. So when I do come, I'm hoping you and your listeners will come and support us.
Inshallah. And from your menu here at the Lakewood Fair, what's popular and what's like the favorite of everyone?
I have not checked the numbers. We've really been working long hours. So my mie goreng is the Indonesian noodles where I use the Indomie. That's been my super hit since the day I launched it, and I probably won't take it off anytime soon. And I've just done the rice bowls. I've taken off a couple of the bigger items from the menu for this event because I was not there. But inshallah, new things to come. Look out for that.
Totally off the topic. While chatting before we can go on, and you told me you're an accountant by profession.
Yes, I am actually.
So cooking and food is your hobby.
So that's the creative outlet.
But generally when you have somebody with another career, another profession, and they're doing something else as a hobby, automatically you're pouring love, you're pouring passion, creativity, and you just go the extra mile. And wow, that's like really amazing. So are you still practicing?
I still practice. I've had my own practice, which I keep very low profile
Yeah.
for the last
You have?
4 years.
I wouldn't have known if you never tell us.
So I try to keep my personal life personal, and obviously for social media we use it as
Yeah.
a marketing tool, and I try not to put too much of information out there. But it's come to a point when I've got to tell people, look, I don't just cook food. I actually know what I'm doing,
Yeah.
because being an event organizer and a partner for the Lakewood Al Ansar Festival, I found that I had to tell people, okay, guys, this is what I actually do. I don't just, mix sauces and, have
Yeah.
spoons and forks. There's actually method behind the way I think. So, being a woman as well,
Yeah.
it's more difficult. You got to put a stamp. on
And
things.
also, Tobeka, if you beg to differ, I met Dana here chatting. You're very humble, down to earth. You like with everyone. There's no airs and graces. So that's definitely barka. And yeah, that's something, a quality which many people do not have. So that's a good quality. And I know with what you're doing, you're definitely gonna just grow and grow. And we're looking forward for the summer festival. Hopefully,
Yes.
you're going to be there at the summer festival in Durban.
Watch the space. I'll let you know first.
Yeah, so we definitely, I'm telling you, because like, a lot of Durbanites, I was quite surprised the days we've been, we are only meeting Durban. At one moment last night, I actually thought I was at the Al Ansar Fair, summer fair, the souk. There were a lot of Durban guys.
Can I just tell you, there are so many communities where there's mostly people from Durban that have now settled. I know here in the south of Joburg, there's a lot of people that have come from Durban. Remember, Joburg is the place where people come for jobs and better opportunities and things. But like Midrand, Durban, I know in Benoni, all over, there's a huge like settlement of Durban people that have come. Obviously, we don't call them Durbanites anymore, right? Because now they've adjusted and the accents have changed and things like that. But I'm so glad, and it just makes my heart so happy to see that they came, they supported, knowing that Al Ansar was here. And a lot of them said they felt that that feeling inside them, like they were home because Al Ansar was here. And it was like a lot of feedback I got from a lot of the ex-Durban people. So I'm really glad they gave you a good reception and welcomed you guys.
Alhamdulillah. I think for lots of the directors and staff and everyone who organizes, this was a dream. I think it was also a dream from our chair, Ashfaq Dawood. He's always coming out of the box, like, let's take it to another province. And lots of us in the beginning said, like, really, that's so much of work. Are you going to cut everything? And we did. We took everyone, right from the support staff to our techs, everyone. It was like basically, it was like a bit like magic, where everything was just moved all the way here to Johannesburg, and it happened. We can't believe that we're actually in Gauteng. And a lot of Joburg people, Gauteng people, like when we were on radio, they were coming up and they couldn't believe, like, this is the Al Ansar from Durban. How did you do it? How did you come? So I think like a lot of people separate the radio from the foundation, but everything is one. Like we have the radio, which is part of the foundation. We have outreach and, the schools. So someone asked me the other day, tell us the history about it. And it made me think this started in 1994. And from a community radio station, everything just grew.
It's phenomenal to see. I mean, myself and Shiraz, we were like blown away by what Lansar and the radio station and the foundation brought to this event. We sat with him, Ibrahim Good and his brothers as well. And honestly, we didn't really do much because you guys came with everything and everyone. From our side, we just had to manage a couple of things. But for the listeners that haven't been here, inshallah, when the next one comes, sorry, I want you guys to take note of the little things that Al Ansar and the foundation have brought to Johannesburg. And yes, the chairman, Ashfaq, was super excited. We had a meeting yesterday with our management team. And alhamdulillah, we are all very, very, very pleased with the outcome, and the turnout.
So I think like normally, like when you mention a souk or a fair or something happening, like automatically in your mind, you think, okay, there's just going to be stalls in a tent and there's just going to be food courts and maybe some whatever entertainment. But this is like on a next level. This is like a whole, what I would say, a state.
This Lakewood is an estate. And yes, we did not want to just have a souk. We said we are going to level it up.
You did?
We did that. We wanted something bougie, something...
You said it, bougie.
Yes, bougie is the word.
Do you know when I mentioned it yesterday, our station manager Faisal was saying, "Come on, Sumaya, Durban, I see you're moving up." I said, "Well, it's the vibe which is taking you to the next level."
100%. And once you're in the atmosphere, in the vibe, you become one with it, and it makes people feel happy about it. Like it just automatically lifts your mood for the day. I wish people had been here this weekend to understand and appreciate. And I'm looking outside now, and there's quite a bit of people that have come in already. And I'm hoping that everybody does come in. It's 30 Rand entrance today. We are closing at 8. So guys, do please come in if you can.
And like for us, we're staying in the hotel at Lakewood, most of us. And there's a pool, there's a paddle court. While I was having breakfast, and I was telling Hafiz, buddy, is that a soccer ground?
Yes.
I said, I never even knew that was a part of this. So it's like massive. So it's like everything in one. And I love the concept of these little lounges all over, because even though it's been cold, you can grab your food, your chow, and go and sit in one of these corners or somewhere, and enjoy your food. And you don't really feel it, because like on the first night, It was freezing cold.
Yeah.
And we as Durban guys will say, oh gosh, we're not going to have many people coming in. Freezing cold. But the crowds, oh my gosh, it was like you just couldn't move around. It was busy. So I know you Joburg guys, so y'all like really know how to do it.
Alhamdulillah. Thank you for that. I'll spread the message.
Yeah, I know, Jazakallah. But you know what? Meeting you for the very first time and having this conversation, definitely many, many more. And I can see you're a go-getter, and the way you talk about food so passionately, you're definitely going to go big. And we in Durban can't wait for you to come. And as you said, watch the space. So, Tobeka, we're going to be one of the first customers there. We're going to try out these fusion foods and everything that you have to offer.
Oh, I can't wait. I'm so excited, really, guys. You know, this has been such a wonderful week and what a wonderful experience. You know, you work, I've got goosebumps again. Every time I
Yeah.
come to the studio, I get goosebumps.
You want a hug?
Let's do that.
Yeah.
You know, putting together something like this, it took months.
Yeah.
And to work with a team, you know, from the Al Ansar point of view, our team as well, and the Lakewood team, it wasn't easy.
Yeah.
And you know, there were obviously stresses in between. But you know, Alhamdulillah, Allah is so great. We've managed to overcome that and understand each other and work around it. And it's just been, you know, despite the negativity and people saying this might not work, what are you guys doing? You know, guys, we did it. It's done. And we're looking forward to the next one. And we're already planning the next one. And it's going to be bigger, much bigger, and
I
a
can't
lot
wait.
more parking and a
I
lot
can't
more things
wait.
to
I
happen.
can't wait. Because like I've been with Al Ansar like for gosh, I don't give my age, but for decades. And I was like quite amazed. Like, really? I mean, every other event is like, wow. But this, as you said, it's so bougie. It's like, okay, and we parts of this. Tobeka, we here, we part of this here. And wow, it's like all those stereotyping, comments and everything. Well, you're lost. We have won.
Yes.
So anyway, Jazakallah, tell me, today's the last day. And anything from your side, from the food courts, from the eateries that the guys who are listening to us or patrons can look forward to?
So the food vendors are trading as normal. Please, guys, know that there's no leftovers. Everything you get, everything that's prepared here from every food vendor is fresh. Nothing is pre-cooked. Everybody knows that they should not run out of any ingredients. All our vendors inside the halls open. I know that there's going to be a lot of specials inside. So if you guys are around, please do come. It's really a nice atmosphere, and the kids are on holiday. Bring them along. There's lots of things to do.
I'm just hoping they close later because I need to go shopping.
Me too. I haven't bought anything.
And every time when you walk around and if you have your family and especially little ones, you know, like you can't really shop because they see something they want and you are just, but I've seen really, really lovely, amazing abayas and scarves and perfumes and all these, what you call these sweets and dried fruits
Yes.
and syrupy lemons, which exclusive to Johannesburg.
Yes.
Their styles.
Yes.
I know that dry lemons and stuff. So we're definitely going to get a whole lot. Well, all the best and inshallah, looking forward to have you in Durban very soon.
Ameen, ameen, and I can't wait to see you again soon as well.
Jazakallah for being here.
Thank you, Tobeka, as well. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Wa alaikum salam. Well, we are here for you. Radio Al Ansar, 90.4 FM in Durban, 105.6 FM in Pietermaritzburg. The Al Ansar Lakewood Festival is on shopping, food, and entertainment. See you later. Assalamu alaikum.
Audio stream across the world on radioalansar.co.za.
وبالإسلام دينا وبمحمد صلى الله عليه وسلم نبيا